He's like, yeah, I'll take this dab, right? And I was like, are you sure, dog? You about to have to do an interview? Like, I don't know. Do you dab that out there? He was like, yeah, I can dab, right? I even wait to give him the little low temp, the little flavor dab. Dog, this fool did the interview after that. And I went outside because the ice cream man or something was outside. And
Take the paletero away.
And this fool was supposed to be gone 30 minutes ago, dog. Like, he had left the building. He said bye to everybody. This fool was in the car. Trying to get it together, dog. It's been 30 minutes later, dog, and this one just couldn't get it together. The interview that he did was like, there was a couple of times where this shit was blank, bro. Like,
you should have did a Snapchat, dog. Anonymous.
Nah, you got in trouble for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, dog. Ever since that day, B-Real told me not to fuck up the guests like that.
Don't fucking dab the guest before the smoke box. After, you can do whatever you want with them, but before the smoke box, do not fuck with them.
But you know what, though? There is some guests that come in here that'll surprise the fuck out of you. Like, shout out to fucking Kid Frost, the big OG.
He's an OG, man. He's been smoking for years.
He came through, dog. He came through. I mean, he's got like some health things going on.
Right.
But he still came through and said, hey, Holmes, let me get a dab. And I was like, what? I said, you dabbed it? He was like, hell yeah. I pulled out the finest shit I had. I lit that shit up. He took 2 dabs, dog.
Like a soldier.
Yeah, you don't know, dog. It's crazy.
Who else? The Godfather was a real smoker, too.
Yeah, the rest of the Godfather? We smoked with that fucking dog.
He was chain dabbing. Just dab after dab after dab. He was like, I'll take one for the road. And then fucking Carlos kept coming back into like 2 of them and shit. And he's like, oh, I'll have another. And then another and another. And he fucking drove home to Vegas that day. He
took the dabs down like fools coming into the Royal Rumble match, dog.
Yeah, he took like 30 of them.
Yeah, like literally in a row. He was
like, every dab for himself.
Hell yeah, dude.
He was the last dab standing.
Fuck, motherfuckers do not smoke the same. How old were you when you started smoking bud?
Like the way where like I made it a commitment.
No, your first taste.
Oh, my first taste was probably like when I really got high. It was probably maybe like 15, 16. There was a girl that I used to go to high school with, and they used to hang out with the wild kids, like like the real wild kids. All the fools used to rock and shit. Those were the type of kids that hell out start fucking around first. Dog.
The fools that
have the fucking Led Zeppelin shirt or the fucking Cannibal Corpse shirts, those fools are doing drugs.
The fools said Cannibal Corpse.
Those fools are doing drugs at like 13 already. Fool.
Oh yeah.
They'll plug you in.
Did a rel of speed
the
already.
Fools that wear the Brujeria shirts to school.
Hey, fool, another fucking goddamn dog. Where's the Slayer shirt at, dog?
So she came by one day and came up and said, hey, what is it? You want to try some brownies? And I was like, me being a fat fool, I was like, hell yeah, I want some brownies. I didn't even know. I never thought about getting high like brownies. I like saw it on TV, but I was like, ain't nobody makes it. This is some scientific shit. You're young and shit. So whatever, it's like, nah, they're special brownies. And I was like, all right, cool. How special could they be? So I ate
2 glasses of milk.
Yeah, I ate 2 of them, dog. I grabbed 2 of them. Wow. I remember I laughed that day so much, dog. I got kicked out of class.
You didn't fucking freak out off the edible?
Nah, fool. I started laughing because naturally I was
already euphoric and shit or what?
I was that dude that like would just be cracking jokes all the time in class or doing stupid shit. Like I remember while I was high, because I would have to sit next to the window away from everybody because I would just be distracting motherfuckers. So like I already had that seat. And I remember that day, like me and my homie, like he didn't know I was on the edibles, and like I didn't know it was considered edibles at the time. And I was like, yeah, I ate these brownies Jocelyn gave me, and fucking what is it? We're sitting right there, we're in the 3rd floor, and there's an ice cream man outside, and my homie starts flicking that fool off. We like, because he keeps fucking ringing the fucking bell, dog. Yeah, like, and he's waiting for everybody to get off, fool, like whatever. And at the end of the day, fool, we think it's a good idea to start throwing the dictionaries out. Fool, we never got caught for it, but we threw a good 7 dictionaries out of that window.
Out the window?
Yeah,
God
3rd floor, dog.
I had no more words to say, dog.
The camera dude fucking knows, man. Ray, fucking, he knows because he went to high school with me. Like, he knows the stupid shit that I would do. I remember one time we flooded a room by putting rubber glue in when the rain.
On the drains?
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, dog.
We're bad, like, to an extent. Like, we're not like, oh, we're gonna get in trouble for it. Like, we probably could have gotten into some real deep shit if we would have fucked up actual property. But it was just shit that caused people headaches,
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Maintenance issues and shit.
That was the best, dog. When you would see that food pull up and had to clean that shit up. Oh, man. That was the best.
You're killing me, dog. Dude, how about you, Sheiky? When's the first time you fucking got lit or tasted the green?
I mean, the first time I smoked weed was fucking, I think it was like 7th grade. my cousin got. I have like older cousins. I'm like the baby of the family and shit.
It's always the cousins. Fool.
Yeah. And he
Bad
fucking. I
influence.
took like one hit, like 2 hits off it, and honestly, I didn't feel shit for the entire day. And then I smoked again a couple years later. It was like my freshman year in high school. And that time I got really fucking. It was with my cousins again, but that time I got really high, and I got fucking so paranoid after. I was like, dog, they're gonna fucking drug test me, dog. They're gonna drug test me.
This fool.
Cause it was like right before baseball season, and you know, I was a pretty good baseball player
He
back
was
in the
big
day.
league chew, dog.
Was a jog, dog. It's all good, dude.
Before I started smoking weed and fucking bitches, and then I just started. I just
I
got hooked on that
started
instead of
using
baseball.
my bat in other ways, dog.
Well, yeah, 14, I got so fucking high. I never got drug. Well, no, they didn't drug test for the physicals. They just like grab your balls and shit.
Make sure
Back in
you're
the day,
fucking,
yeah.
healthy.
They're like, grab your balls, cough, and then that was all that happened. But yeah,
So you're saying that fucking all right? So that's the first time you guys tried it, and you said, but not official. When's the first time you like got into the game? Like, God,
I made that commitment.
Yeah.
I was like, I like this. It probably was when I was like 17, dog. Like, and I really went in on it because like the first time that I ever got past the joint, I remember it was like a kickback, and I was really. You remember when Nas the balloons were in?
Uh huh.
Yeah,
They
I was
still
really
are.
more partying in that, so I didn't
Really?
I didn't
Before
really-
Bud?
Yeah, before Bud, because that was the shit. The fire parties were the shit in high school. Like in our era, that was the shit, dog. People
They
used
were
to sell
popping.
Nas like crazy.
Both you fools went to high school together too, or no?
I mean,
Nah.
we were at the
Similar
same
area.
time. We're the same age.
Oh, okay,
you
but
know.
not in different areas.
Yeah, similar areas actually.
Oh, okay.
He just went like I went to the fucking
Different high schools.
Thomas Jefferson High School in South Central Los Angeles. He went to Fauché. This is
Yep.
right down the street.
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
That shit. So like, I remember that was the first time that like I was like, I kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and then it probably took a couple months after like when I was almost 18, then like, my cousin was like, oh, like I found out my cousin really smoked heavy. It's always the primos, dog. So like, he
primos.
Yeah. He actually explained. He was the first one to explain to me what a primo was.
Oh
dog.
hell yeah, dude. Explain to the people what a primo is, dog.
All right, so like my cousin said, he said, I'm glad you came to me. You know, he
Didn't
like,
go with
because-
any fucking
He's
strangers.
like, because there was fools. He's like, there's fools out there that'll lace your weed. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, they'll make it a P dog, a primo. I was like, what is that? He was like, that shit's when you sprinkle cocaine, you know what I mean, or a little crack on top of your fucking what is it? Marijuana cigarette per se,
Drizzle
or your
it in
fucking
there?
joint or something in there, and it fucking smells nasty. You know what I mean? Like it fucking they're addicting from what I heard. You know what I mean? I remember they broke it down, and it's like it's not one of those things you wanna. It's a bad look for weed. Don't fucking do that shit. Either choose one drug.
Oh, the next level drug.
have.
Shit.
So I ended up. I remember one day I ended up going to I used to work at a car dealership with my cousin in Canoga Park. Shout out to Auto Excel, 25 years in the game, and
Auto
then
Excel?
you know,
Was it like a legit spot or like
it
one
was
of those like
send me you
one of those
dog.
cocaine fronts?
You had to wear a suit?
No, yeah, I did. Dog. I was an internet sales manager. I was, dog. I sold the car to Exhibit Son.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
fool? Hell yeah, dude.
Toyota FJ Cruiser.
Oh shit.
Like that shit's fucking crazy. So, what is it? I went there and one day he was like, "Yeah, come through a poker night," because he had just got in the house, and I was like, "Cool." And I remember getting so high that day, dude, that after I got high that day, like I remember falling asleep, obviously, because it's one of those times where like I actually got introduced to good weed, like Kush, OG.
Okay.
Like I didn't.
that was
start-
gonna be my next question. When did you first start fucking around?
That was the first thing. I never really got introduced to
con.
stress or nothing like that. Like I never, like nobody ever passed.
I
me that
remember
shit,
those
dog.
days, dog.
Like, and there was people that I knew that were still smoking stress. So like, what is it like? My cousin put me onto that shit. The next day after that, I went to like the craziest fucking website. Like I went to some European shit, fool, thinking that because I was like, I thought my mom was gonna like watching everything I was doing. You know what I mean? So I went to some European shit. I had to pay with euros to get this fucking alien head pipe shipped to my cousin's house in Montebello, and I was all freaking out. Dog.
Oh, so you were doing luxury since the beginning then,
Like,
dog.
I mean, because he broke it down to me. He was like, either you smoke good or you don't smoke at all. He said, pretty much bottled up fucking aguas frescas, dog. They come in fucking agua de mandarina, Jamaica, agua de lima, and tamarindo. They're not medicated. I know a lot of the shit that you see me or Sheiky consume fucking is medicated. But, yeah, what is it? These are not. There's 2 cups of ice right there in case you want, in case you get thirsty, because I know talking's a bitch sometimes, dog. It is, dog. You ever talk so much, you're like, hey, man, I'm out of saliva, man.
I'm over here thinking about, damn, dog. I'm starting to notice that I'm getting high, dog. But, dude, go back to fucking not smoking the same real quick, and we're not fucking gonna stop the announcement. We're gonna fucking get actually a little fucking taste going right now. Anyhow, fool. Could I break one open, or do I fucking get my own, or could I fucking take off some of that one?
Oh,
What the
you
fuck?
could choose whichever one you want.
Alright,
But
let's
we
see
got
what's
cases
happening,
right
dog.
there, dog. Whichever one
What
you
flavor
want.
is
You like
that?
the Jamaica? That's the agua de mandarina. That's the tamarindo. You gotta shake the tamarindo. That's real pulp right there.
Okay.
You know, everybody likes the limon here, dog. Yeah, everybody I think because it tastes like a.
Everybody loves limon, dog.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, dog. I never got the whole thing. Every time I see a paletero stop, you see somebody be like, yeah, deme una de limon. I'm like, why do you guys always get limon, dog? That shit sucks.
Everybody likes fucking lemon, though, dude. I don't like it because it's all sour and shit and all that shit.
No, but that's lime, food. Like, lime is the verde one. Limon is the yellow one.
Yeah,
I fuck with the yellow one. That shit's bomb. But that one's like a little sour grapefruit.
I'm not even gonna lie, dog, fool. I fucking like lemonade from the fucking little limes better than the fucking big lemons, fool.
The green ones, dog?
Yeah, dog. Oh, yeah. There you go, dog.
Yeah, those little key limes, they're pretty cool, but I don't know. The lemons always lemons, dog.
Whatever.
The homies used to come over, and it used to be lit like that. But like now, it's like I started out with the OGs, and I got so used to the indicas that like maybe like after like a good 3 years, I just went straight for the sativas. Like I prefer the sativas over the indicas. I fuck with a lot of hybrids, but personally, my taste, I like the sativas right now more than anything, just because like there's so much more flavor to offer, I guess. You know, because the OGs, like, they'll put your ass out.
And how about that on the work day? It'll fucking helps you out. That it'll fucking doesn't slow you down. You can fucking maneuver, dude. Fucking multitask and get shit done during the fucking day.
Yeah, it's a big difference. Like, I'll vape and I'll fucking smoke the weed or whatever, like, on the road all the time. And if I'm smoking if I'm on the road and I'm smoking like OG all the way, I'll fall asleep. Like, I'll have to I'll literally fall asleep. But if I'm smoking like a good sativa, like a good fucking some Tangy or a nice fucking green crack or some shit like that shit'll keep me up.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll go to the podcast channel and I'll start laughing, dog. Like real shit. Like when I'm on sativas and I'm really high, I'll start listening to the podcast, dog.
That's
when
what's
I'm on
up,
like
dude.
indicas, I'm just like chilling, like laying low, and I'm just bumping music, dog. Yeah, like Shape 4-5 type shit.
That's a badass channel, dude.
I know, man.
But fuck, dude. So it's funny that you say all that shit, dude, because I mean, fucking, I grew up, it's like motherfuckers just had the kind, good bud, and there was no distinction between indicas or fucking sativas at that point. That shit just fucking became later as, motherfuckers started getting more educated in weed, and, shit gets more popular, fucking more accepted, and all that shit, dude. What's the fucking difference between indica and sativa? And it's not the acid, I don't know, but just tell motherfuckers out there that may not know anything about fucking bud what that distinction is in weed strains, right?
Basically, indica, if you're having trouble sleeping, I suggest you smoke indica based marijuana. It'll put your ass to sleep. And as far as sativa goes, I mean, if you're a person who doesn't like to be all sluggish like that, I suggest you go with the sativa because it's an upper high. It'll give you some energy. It won't be as harsh as the indica, and basically that's it.
And when did you start fucking with dabs, dog?
Damn.
Both guys around the same time? Or you guys were already kicking it together before dabs even came out? Because I remember. We both said nah at the same time. Well, it was like perfect, dude. Like in sync and shit.
Sheiky
Not the
and
band.
I fucking, met and started working with each other and hanging
Here?
out.
Or before?
Here, like, because he was here before me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I ended up here off of an internship. Like,
dude, that's what's up, fool.
I ended up here off an internship, and in the beginning, I was learning to do the same shit Sheiky does now, which is the audio boards, and that shit was fucking hard as fuck. So
let's write it out because we do not smoke the same.
All right, so I'm gonna answer the first dab question first.
Dale gas, güey.
So you said, how did I get my first dab? I didn't know what the fuck dabs was until a dispensary fucking opened up by my house. Maybe like when dabs were like black and fucking taking red hot, and it was literally by my house and. Like where I used to go drop off my dry clean clothes at. Like I used to get that shit dry clean there. I remember one day I was like, dispensary, cool. I have a medical card. I could just walk here. I went in there and there was these chicks blowing a fucking torch into this thing, and and they had a little bar and they had two things of water next to it. And I was like, oh cool, free dab with whatever purchase you make. And I was like, damn, this is cool. I was like, I'll try it. Is it just like hitting a bong? They're like, yeah, I took a red hot dab, fool. That shit fucked me up, dog. Like they were laughing at me, and I understand now why. Because like,
did you get all hot and shit?
Dog, I was like red, dog, super red.
Coughing.
I was like, there was saliva coming out. I drank like 8 cups of water, and like, I'm not gonna lie though, fool. When I stopped coughing, it was the shit though, fool. Because I was that high, so
it took you.
Yeah, like it took me to a whole new level. I was like, damn,
you're on
like
a different ride.
It's like I smoked a whole fucking zip of this shit, and then Then slowly I started not weaning myself off of weed because I didn't want to do that, but I started seeing myself buying dabs, and I started learning, and as dabs started getting clearer, I started getting more knowledgeable about the thing. So like it went from like realizing that the dark shit is disgusting and unpurged, and you're not supposed to take it at red hot to having very heady rigs, you know, properly cleaning your shit so you get the right terps, knowing the right terpenes, knowing the difference between strains, the processing, making sure you don't have pesticides. There's a whole science to it, bro. Like before, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie, they probably could have just put a bunch of grass in the tube and like, hey, yeah, dog, long clipping OG.
What the fuck got you here, fool?
Basically, I used to watch this fucking the Dr. Greentham show on Bureau TV. I used to just watch every day, Monday through Friday, and basically I would like talk shit to Be Real. You know what I mean?
This fool.
It's a true story, dog. He said
like
that
I would
shit,
fucking break his balls every fucking day, like just, and he would come back at me, just fucking. It was the
shut up, fool.
We were just playing the dozens every day, and basically he didn't know who the fuck who I was for the longest or what I did, and I mean he didn't know like I could rhyme too, so like I fucking went in and I wrote like a parody diss track towards fucking Be Real. And
about that fool?
Yeah, I made a video about it and everything. When he first saw it, honestly, it pissed him off for real.
Hey, nobody likes motherfuckers. Oh my god, dude,
but
that's
after
hilarious.
he was like, fuck, he was a good sport about it. He was like, that was pretty good. He fucking admitted it, but
this fool said admitted it.
he
though.
did.
That's tight though, dude. That's like fucking respect, dog. A little fucking bad.
Yeah, and then
that bad,
fucking
dog. You're bad, dog.
A few months later after
cool,
that,
dog?
he like hit me up on Twitter and shit. He's like, come by, dog. You want a job? I'm like, yeah. He's like, hey, Ernie, you want a job? I'm like, sure, Tony. And I came by and I've been here since.
After a while of kicking it with this fool right here and like learning the boards or whatever, he realized that I rapped as well, and then we're like, you know what, we should work on some shit. And sure enough, like we did, like I have producers, he has his people he works with, and then we just started rapping about weed, because he's really more on like a boom bap style and shit like that. Like he can definitely get down with that lyrical fucking Wu-Tang kind of shit. And then like I like really making like, you know, that real like not commercial per se, but like I like that the really like hype shit. Like I want to go ahead and have motherfuckers chanting a melody. Like I want some shit like that
hooks,
like that Juicy by Biggie or some shit.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
you.
some shit
Suits
that like,
by that one,
but at the same time, I
like
like getting creative with the words too. It's just that my style is a little bit different. But like when we combine it, it's like a best of both worlds. It's like having a sativa and an indica in a track.
Yeah,
bro.
basically.
You know what I mean? Like it's
That's
real
what's
shit.
up, fool. That's
the reason we call it like we don't smoke the same, because this is way different. Like it doesn't matter what kind of track it could be. Like he'll be like, yo, I have this fucking track, and it'll be like some grimy shit, and I'll still spit to it. And then I'll be like, yo, I have this track right here. This shit sounds like some fucking hype, some new hype trap shit. He'll be like, all right, cool, I'll get down in it, and that's how it works.
Yep.
And fucking, what's up? When did you guys meet, dog? What happened, fool? What's the genesis of this fucking beautiful relationship with We Don't
I was
Smoke
already
the
here
Same,
2 years already in. E-Zone came in.
This was like, who the fuck is this fucking asshole?
I was like, who the fuck is this asshole with all these rings and shit? You know what I mean? He looks like a fag, you know what I mean?
Fuck you, dog.
But then he ended up being cool as fuck. But I'll let E-Zone tell his story on how he got here.
After the internship, and fuck you for calling me a fag. What is it? After the internship and stuff like that, I pretty much like I started working here, and I was trying everything, dog, because like, you know what I mean? You know when you're interning somewhere, it's hard, dog. Like I used to intern for like a big clothing line before, and I got a job out of it, but that shit was hard to get that, dog. So like I was like, damn, I'm back to like ground zero here. So I tried like writing, I tried doing a little bit of everything, dog, until like one day after like B left like left on tour, like literally nobody was showing up for the show, and like I was doing the soundboards and helping this fool out. And what is it, when he comes back on tour, he like tells me, he's like, hey, like, I know that I've seen that you've been like here every fucking day. I know that you have a communications degree, and like I know that you have somewhat of a following. And he's like, would you like to be on the show? And it's been never turned back ever since.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
And then we've been able to like grow. We like obviously B's like a great mentor, you know, to on you know my behalf and shit like that. But at the same time, that opened up so many doors, because like we have music with B, you know what I mean? Like Sheiky and myself, we have songs with B, and like there's fools out there that would fucking love an opportunity like
oh
that, you know
fuck
what I mean?
yeah, dude.
So like they've like, you know, and then we've been able to, you know, open up other doors, like meet with other musicians that like that relationship has that potential to keep on growing in their career.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And it's all because of this. Like it's all because of an internship for me. It's all because of a diss track for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude, you guys been growing, dude, in a sweet fucking direction, dog. You know what I mean?
You
From being in the fucking background to fucking now standing in the fucking spotlight. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking rocking that.
I mean,
shit,
we were making music, and it was just for a time it was just at a standstill. We didn't perform nothing, and then just one day we got a fucking gig, and after that it was just we just kept getting them.
When did you guys come up up with the fucking we don't smoke the same fucking name? Fucking
Adam came up with that shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Like our what is it? Co-host here, Adam Hill, pretty much. Like he pretty much just said, hey, what is it? One day he was like, we're trying to figure out a name because we just kept putting like our regular names, like it'll be E-Zone and Sheiky, and on the tracks, and then he was just like, well, why don't you just like call it We Don't Smoke the Same? And we're like, we're just like, nah, it's too long of a name.
Yeah.
And then and I don't know who was it that said B. He was like, well, what about groups like New Kids on the Block and like other fucking people that have long names like that, And then it's like we just started rolling with it. Like after that, we just kind of started rolling.
Only we don't sound nothing like New Kids on the Block.
Yeah,
damn, dude. And what's it like fucking lay down a track with Homeboy, dude? With B?
That shit's dope as fuck, dog. Because there's times where that fool has said, "Yo, this track that you guys are working on is sick." Like, one of those tracks that we have with him, he said he wanted to fuck with it, right? Yeah, like he liked it that much. So like, it's cool because he's not one of those dudes. A lot of people like will probably tell him like, "Oh, like, what is it? Why you're not doing that crazy Black Sunday shit and all this stuff?" But like, he's in tune. Like he does all this crazy shit. Like he's doing shit with Burner. He's doing shit with with like,
keeps growing, keeps writing, dude. Fucking
rage and shit like that. So like he can adapt to anything. So for him to like come in and be able to hit that new style with us and still switch it up when we're doing that boom bap, like it's dope because you're working with somebody who's like been in it for like has experience and well more than an overqualified resume. But
fucking legend, dog.
But fucking yeah, you know what I mean? Like you can learn a thing or two. Like there's times nobody likes hearing shit hey, you need to try this shit. I don't like hearing that, dog. So like sometimes it's hard for me to pay attention, but like when that motherfuckers tell you just got no choice but to shut the fuck up and listen, you know what I mean?
And when did you first start fucking rapping, E-Zone?
The funny shit about that, dog, is like I used to do music since I was like 15, 16, so but I wasn't always doing English, dog. I was doing reggaeton. Like I used to what is it? Work with these cats. What is it called? The Rookies. Yeah, like I used to work with these guys called at first they were called the Rookies, and then they switched it to Mellow Davi and J.O.D.
Right here in L.A.?
Yeah, in L.A. And they were like literally making these like reggaeton like love tracks when like shit was really coming up. I was doing like a couple love tracks with them, and then like after that reggaeton thing kind of died down, like they stopped doing the music thing. After
it always dies down.
After they went they went on this tour and shit. And they came back and like whatever, like life continued on, and my homie was like, yo, you should still keep doing music, but I want you to go ahead and switch it to hip hop. He was like, I won't give this shit up as long as you keep fucking doing this shit. And I was like, all right, cool, we can at least fucking do that. And now he has his own studio and he has people that he deals with, like that he obviously he runs a business out of there. And that's how I've been doing that ever since. Like maybe since like 19. I'm like 27 now.
So you've always had that little artistic endeavor on top of that, like fucking, still had a good work ethic, going to work, selling fucking cars, going to this fucking, coming here as an intern, fucking humbling fucking little background.
You gotta have it, dog. It's like you can't always let those dreams die. Like,
no, that's what's up, dude. Like I kind of I appreciate that shit, dude. Not only is fucking a hustler or whatever or a artist, but it's all fucking comes down to one thing, dude. You got to show up and go to work, dog.
How long you been rapping for, Sheiky?
I don't know, probably about almost 10 years now.
And was that diss track that you did? Was that like your first stuff, or you had shit way before that?
I was writing before that.
You were ready to go. That's why you're all fucking popping off at the fucking comments and shit. That's what's up, though. I appreciate that shit. Dude, I started out heckling, dog.
Yeah. you were a fucking heckler.
Yeah, dog.
You started out heckling, dog?
Oh, fool. I was like, I would go to shows and just heckle the comedians, dog. Like, be a dick, fool. Like, but I've admitted it before, dog. But anyways. Just fucking, nobody notable, dog. Just motherfuckers in Riverside. Yeah, it's not like I went to fucking improv on the fucking killer night and shit. Motherfuckers get kicked out now, but still. So fucking, you just started rhyming? Like how, dude? You fucking influenced by whom? Or fucking had fucking you fools? Or did it in high school?
Basically, this goes back to fucking having older cousins. So
equipment and shit.
One of my older cousins is a DJ. And basically he would have like all these 90s fucking tapes and shit, hip hop tapes, just Cypress Hill, Wu-Tang, fucking Gangstar,
classics,
all that shit. You know what I mean? CL, fucking Pete Rock, CL Smooth, all that. Yeah, I fucking jacked them for all that shit. You know what I mean? And I studied all that shit as a fucking like all through high school. You know what I mean? That's all I would listen to. And then I fucking ran into like Psycho Realm shit, and I was just hooked on that.
Tight.
And then that's what like basically influenced me, was like, because I listened to that Psycho Realm, and that's what really influenced me. to start writing and shit. And then I just started writing like senior year of high school, like 18. And I want to say I really fucking sucked when I started. I was like, it was horrible shit. But as I progressed, I got better, and it got me here. Shit, fuck.
Like, we like weed so much, dog, that we can actually eat it now. Check this out, right? I'm gonna take this nug right here, and I'm gonna eat that shit.
Pinches dulces.
Would you like to eat a nug, Rodrigo?
Fuck, dude.
Don't be scared. The best part is they're not medicated. What do you think about eating nugs?
Tastes like chocolate full, a little bit.
You know why? Because it is chocolate, bro. This is exactly what it is. This is called cocoa nugs. For all you guys that don't know, and you guys are wondering, I know you guys seen it on World Star. I know you guys seen it everywhere else, but mostly World Star.
First, I thought it was a fucking bud, dog.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people think this is the crazy thing about it, dog.
I'm all looking at it all closer right now, and I fucking first ate it like I thought I did something bad. I'm all, dude, I'm gonna enjoy this shit right now.
It's one of these new products that, like, you know, like Be Real kind of is involved with right here, and it's one of the companies that, you know, we're associated here with the Be Real TV family, and it's literally edible weed, dog, and it's not medicated. They're legal in all states, pretty much. You know, wherever you want it. Like, if you're out there, you can go.
Oh, so I'm not gonna get high?
No, dog. I mean, we're gonna have medicated versions of it.
Oh, I was like, God damn.
No, this is no different.
I got psyched out right now. I was like, I'm all expecting to get fucking fucked up. It's like, dick. This is like the old duels of weed.
Yeah, exactly. It's no different than a Crunch Bar.
But they have medicated versions too.
They haven't been released yet.
These are just the prototypes of like. No, this is what it's gonna taste like.
They're
okay.
Stores like crazy.
But with no bud.
Yeah, with no weed.
No effect. Okay. I said, dude, they taste bomb, fool. I fucking do. But you know what? This is like shit. It'll taste so good. You eat the whole jar and fuck yourself.
That's the whole thing, dog. Like when I sell these to some of the stoners, they're like, dude, I regret only ordering one jar from you. I should have got 3. Yeah, I got the jar and I ate one, and then I ate the whole jar.
Yeah, man.
Before, what is it? I wanted actually to get to gift you these jars, bro. I wanted you to take some of these to the fool and yourself. That way,
are they vegan, fool?
Well, if they're not, you know what I mean. Like, they're gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how to fix that non-vegan option right there. But
gluten-free, dog.
Hell yeah. They're not vegan.
All right.
And aside from that, dog, I wanted you to also take back some of the LA Clouds. I know that doesn't have to be vegan. And I want you to get more into the dabs, dog. So I'm gonna give you this Dr. Green Thumb rig.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Thank you so much, dog.
Just get yourself a nail for it, dog, and you should be straight. And you know, get a quartz nail, and you're pretty much good to go. You put some water in it, and take your dabs, dog.
Damn.
Dab some black shit, dog.
Yeah, no black shit though, fool.
Dude, thank you very much, dude. What an honor. Hey, dude, first and foremost, dude, fuck, man. Thank you very much for fucking doing it. I know we've been talking about doing it for a while, dude. Sheiky, dude, thank you so much, dude.
Thank you.
On the real, man, fucking, I really appreciate that guy. And the fact that the hospitality, dude, you always fucking, reaching out and fucking, including me in the mix and fucking having me on your show. Fucking back when and fucking dude, it's always a fucking honor, dude. Mad respect to you guys.
Thank you, man.
On the real, like fucking like dude, I fucking love what you guys do, dog, and keeping it real. Fool.
Dude, we love what you do.
Yeah, we're big fans of you guys.
Big fans, so. Yeah, we're big fans of you and the Fool and the stuff you do, like your podcast and like you guys' podcast, like all that stuff, man. That's real. So it's really a good feeling to like be able to work together and like put this together, because like at the end of the day, it's like, hey, you know what, like unity in the community, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. And what's up? Where can people get a hold of you guys at? As far as social media, dude.
As far as social media, if you want to watch any of the shows, just go to bereal.tv. Go to that website. If you want to get in touch with our music, soundcloud.com/thefirm. My Instagram is ezonethefirm, ezone DAFIRM. My Snapchat is ezoneberealtv. You can inquire about anything, and if you want to book me or Sheik or the whole group, you can hit up at this email. I know Sheik has his own. Mine's ezonebookings@gmail.com.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right on. You can find me at on IG at Sheikadelic, SheikAdelic. I fucking almost didn't even know how to spell my own shit right now, but yeah, you can follow me there, Sheikadelic. And on Snapchat, it's Sheik at Sheik Be Real TV. That's my Snapchat. You can follow me there. And the SoundCloud is at OchoC1. You can find all my work there. And basically, yeah, that's where I'm at. Check me out. Follow me. Follow us. Shit.
Any weed sesh you're gonna be going out there soon, or any little weed event, 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna see one of us like going to this shit. Just randomly walking. If we don't have a booth, like or whatever, like you'll probably just see there randomly. No, just randomly walking in the crowd. That's like what we do. Like at the end of the day, bro. Like we're never gonna. I don't think it's ever gonna get to the point, dog, to where like we're ever gonna be like, yo, like even if like motherfuckers are like swarming with like fucking attention, I would still want to go around to these events and go booth by booth and say what's up to everybody, just because I'm so used to that shit, bro. Like I like being a part and getting my hands on with everybody, so like, it feels good to go out there and smoke with everybody and be able to share my shit and everybody who supports it. So everybody that comes up to like to any of us, bro, it means the world to fucking us, bro. That shit fucking lets us know that you motherfuckers watch us and you guys support this shit. You know what I mean? Somebody's out there listening.
Yep.
For the people, by the people.
Yep, real shit, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. E-Zone, Sheiky.
Thank you, man.
Remember, we don't smoke the same. Shout out to Rodrigo. Again, coming
Yeah, man.
over here.
Oh, yeah. Can I get a Yeah Man?
Podcast.
All right, man. Peace.